All right, so list the factors. Factors mean what can go into these numbers. So what I like to do is I like to take, I know 46 is divisible by 1, obviously. 46 divided by 2, that gives me 23. So I know 146, 223. 46 divided by 3, no. 46 divided by 4. I know it's not divisible by 5. And that's it. Same thing with 66. I know 66 and 1. 66 divided by 2. So that'd be 33. 66 divided by 3 gives me 22. 66 divided by 4, no. I know it's not 5. I already did, nope, I haven't done 6. So 6 and 11. So 39 would be 1 and 39. 39 divided by 3 would give me 13. That's it. So 50 and 1, 2, 25. 50 divided by 3 doesn't work. 50 divided by 4 doesn't work. 50 divided by 5 gives me 10. 6, no, 7, no, 8, no, 9, no, and then back to 10. There's my factors. Prime factorization is when I can break the number down and I look for my prime numbers. Prime numbers are numbers that cannot be broken down. 1 is a prime, and we never use 1 as a prime factorization, so we really start at 2, 3, 4 is not, 5, 6 is not, 7, 8 is not, 9 is not, and then so on and so forth. So it's these numbers that cannot be broken down. So I know 72, and it doesn't matter what you divide 72 by, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to go by 2. So that gives me 2 and 36. 2 is a prime, so I circle it. So I know my answer has to be 2 times. I can break down 36 as 6 and 6. I can break down 6 as 2 and 3, 2 and 3. So that gives me another 2, another 2, a 3 and a 3. So here's what my answer would be. So that's what I'm looking for when we break these down. So if I break down 45, that would be 5 and 9, 3 and 3. So my prime factorization would be 5 times 3 times 3. Now notice my order does not matter, so I could go ahead and I can change this order around if it doesn't matter. So this would be 5 and 25, 5 and 5, so that would give me 5 times 5 times 5. Not 5, sorry, 15 is what I meant. So that would be 3 and 5. So 3 times 5 times 5. 68, I know 68 is divisible by 2. That gives me 34. So that gives me 2 and 17. So I know that this would be my prime factorization. If I break down 8, so I know that 8 would be 4 and 2. That would give me 2 and 2. So 8 would be 2 times 2 times 2. And then I count how many ends I have. 1, 2, 3. 25 would be 5 and 5 times x times y. 9 would be 3 and 3. And then I have 3 x's, so that'd be 1, 2, 3 x's. 15 would be 5 and 3, a, b. Number 13, the largest number that can go into both of these would be 7. So this would be m to the third because there's 3 m's here, 3 m's here. There is no n, so this would be my greatest common factor of each. Number 45. So a lot of us think it's 5, but the largest number that can go into both of these is actually 15. This has 2 a's, this has 3 a's. So let me show you even more detail. So this is what it would look like. So how many A's do they have in common? They got one A, two A. So they only have two A's in common. So that's how we would write that. So 22, 33 would be 11. So this would be x squared would be the largest thing that they have in common. 27, 45. I know 9 is the largest. M3, M2, so I know it has to be M squared. And then they have no n's in common. So that would be my greatest common factor.